Hello, Pisces. As I promised you guys before, I'm not going to save you guys for last. I feel like sometimes you gotta go to the far end, bring it up to speed. So, as promised, here are your cards already laid out and smudged and studied. So, let's get right into it. In the recent past, you have the Queen of Swords. What this is saying in your headspace in the recent past about love. Here you have an opportunity to do what you know is the right thing, right? And this is not news to you. This is pretty basic. This is what you expect people to stay on the high horse, stay and do the right thing. And this is what you put out as well for you and your partner. In money, it seems like, you were pretty comfortable. You've made some pretty good decisions in the recent past that had you able to relax a little bit, rest on your laurels. I just heard, right? Um, my nose itched when I said that. So, in your heart space, though, where that takes you, I feel like you might have been a little too comfortable where you decided not to take any action, period. In money matters, in your love matters. It feels like some truth came out, and some things started to change, like how you thought it would be. It definitely threw you for a loop here in your love life. And I feel like you've taken in the recent past a big hiatus in the working arena, right? Maybe a vacation, or just, like I said, resting on your laurels a bit, okay? Subconsciously, though, in the recent past, you might have bitten off a little bit more than you could chew. Everything seemed like maybe just, it seemed like, okay, I got everything under control. Let me start paying off too many of these bills. Or maybe you started lending money out in the recent past, doing a little bit of spending, a little devil may care kind of attitude about your money. And you also may have confused your partner, whoever this love interest you were dealing with in the past. Or maybe, tarot, you have to fit the characters in where they belong. But it seems like in the recent past, you've gotten a truth that your partner might not have been as sure about you or as upfront about something, their options, their plans, as you were. You might have proposed too many different ideas as well that kind of overwhelmed your partner. In the in the current energy in your headspace, though, you are thinking about how things could have gone, It seems like you're caught up in a memory more than the actual time, just being a bit nostalgic. Um, and I feel like this is also saying you're thinking about, all the money that you've spent before, who was with you when you were up and who's with you now. So I feel like you might be reaching back in light of these surprises that you've come across here. I also really do feel like you might be calling in um, some of your debts here. Okay, like if you loaned someone money in the past, I feel like you might be expecting them to pay you back around this time, and also vice versa. Um, in order to clear your energy right now, I feel like it would be a great um, karma boost if you could go ahead and pay back any outstanding loans you have with close friends also, okay? Because it just seems like you might come into a little bit of a extra cash, probably because you've let go of some um, relationship in the past. So this kind of feels like it kind of freed up some money for you. And, just to keep your karma good, I would suggest you do the right thing with the little bit of extra cash that you see coming in right now. Okay. And um, subconsciously, right now, though, you it feels like you might still want um yeah, you feel like right now there are some other lovers, potential love interest in the mix around, but you're still more focused on past loves, sweet loves that you've gotten used to, or that you had high hopes for in the past. So you might not be really paying attention to people who are new to you. As far as money goes here, it feels like you are kind of stubborn in your ways. Like, it might be just a matter of you've gotten this little bit of cash here, um, and it just seems like you are being a little bit nostalgic and daydreaming about what to do with it, money wise. And it also seems like in some ways it's like you want to kind of take this money and go and kind of splurge on your somebody that you're sweet on in the past. Okay, yeah, it just feels like you feel you owe someone, a really close friend or love interest, a little bit of attention, and to spend some of your earnings, your winnings, money. Yeah, but definitely, I would say, if you've played some lotto tickets or something in the recent past, you might come up with a good winning this week or currently. And if you do, it would be a great idea to spend it with some of your day ones, see if you can get out of town, or at least make the plans. Put the deposit on some kind of vacation for the upcoming week, like a little 3-day weekend with an old lover or a close friend, or payback alone. Okay. Coming up in your near future, I just feel like during this if you do get a chance to get back together with a friend of yours from the past, you might hope to hear things or have a conversation about how you really feel there. Um, the conversation is long overdue, and I feel like it might be you who refrained from saying how you feel in the recent past. Um, what was on your heart, or what's, it feels like the heart of the conversation that needs to be had is just about, um, I feel like there was just an issue of trust. Okay, like, um, you don't want just fair weather friends, um, although it seems like a lot of drama in the past. And I feel like maybe your love interest might have gotten skittish and decided to, veer off just because they weren't sure if this was your normal attitude, and you just might have been thinking like, you share your good and your bad with your partner. um, as far as money goes here, um, you know how to manage without as much money as you normally could make, So I feel like that nest egg, this little extra earnings, kind of put everything back in perspective for you, Pisces, to kind of figure out, this is how I can live below my means a lot more at times. And I'll definitely save more for rainy days when I do decide to get back to work, or when I am back on the back in the black, I heard. Okay. um I feel like a little bit of regret here, just regret. I feel like this whole conversation with your love interest, it just seems to be um, a little bit of rehashing the past, Um, it feels like you're trying to establish some kind of trust there, okay? And your advice, Pisces, is quite simple here. Um, you have to be honest with yourself, you know, even when it hurts, you want things to work out, and you expect people to support you emotionally both ways, whether times are good or times are bad. But you've got to support yourself at the end of the day, okay? And you got to be up on the up and up as far as your money situations go. um you know Pay people back, pay what you owe, and in return people will have to pay you back and pay what you owe. So what they owe you, I mean, I'm sorry. So um yeah, I'm just feeling like, don't let the way things should be, or the way they used to be, affect how you see things for what they are now. Okay. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you for watching.